Hey everyone, welcome to a custom level that I created called Crossing the Gold River based on the Crossing the Line, etc. series. There will be no timer because I created it. Now, you'll see Baba near water is weak. Now, weak means that Baba dies if it overlaps under objects such as this brick, and there's bricks all around this water, or if it hits the edge. Now, you'll see that water is the win, so we need to get on top of the water without, dying or becoming something that's not us. So we have this flag, we have this float, and note that if you get the and too far, we can't actually re-access it. So we can start off by creating Baba's float, or attempt to at least, because it seems like flag doesn't do anything. However, there's not much to do on this other side. Although you can create, you can move this and around, but this is actually not the way to go, because we can do flag on water is weak and win, but this is not part of it. This is like basically just a distraction. Some other bad distractions are making float through the top, because you can write and is float up here. So that also makes you float, but you can't fix that. And also a floating object cannot win. Now, if you notice something strange in the past few seconds, we'll get back to that. But anyway, the next step is to control the flag, but there's no easy way to control this flag. We can mess with U, but flag is U is not really accessible yet. However, there is a way. We do flag is float and U. And now, the flag can go all over the place. Flag on water is weak. But that does not apply here because weak only applies to objects it's overlapping with that are in the same float layer. Flag is floating, so it's not on the same layer, and therefore does not die to the water, but it also does not win on the water. So now we have Baba is, and it doesn't seem like there's much to do here still. This, if you try to do flag is Baba, there'll be nothing that's you anymore. Flag and Baba is you. No. Flag is Baba and you. So flags all turn to Baba, and the flag is you. But there's no flag. We can also do flag is Baba over here. And that also failed for pretty much the same reason. We can also do Baba is you, by the way. Which allows you to control two characters, even if temporarily-ish. And you can break flag is float and you. But again, there's pretty much nothing to do here. Flag isn't win, so this flag being here doesn't do anything. You can't turn the flag into Baba. This Baba is stuck here. And that also means you can't move this upwards. So there's no chance for anything good here, either. So what do? Well, you can move Baba's U to the right. Now, one of the things that could let you do is flag is you this way, and now we don't need the float and the and, but as you can see, this traps a bunch more text. And not only that, we're not float, so we just aren't able to go over that river. We should redo this although. And yeah, this still doesn't do anything good. There's just too much text trapped for no good reason. So, what is the actual way to progress here? Well, doing that actually matters. The reason why is because Baba is now on a brick tile on the background, which means that it's overlapping another tile. So when I do Baba is weak, it creates a flag because Baba has flag at the top. So now we have two flags, which is great. Now we can break Baba's weak and get the text out by putting the other flag here. Now what? We have two flags, and what do? Well, we have Baba is, and now there's an actual way to get the flag is Baba attempt working by pushing both of them in at the same time. For flag is Baba, Baba is you. And now we have two Babas, and there's just one step left. Now, it's tempting to keep the Babas in the same-ish position, and try not to make them overlap each other, because overlapping is actually pretty cursed if you try it. Because you're gonna do Baba's float and still die on with Baba near water is weak. And you still die because the Babas are overlapping and on the same float layer, so Baba is overlapping another thing and it dies. So we want to actually sacrifice one of the Babas here, just to get it out of the way. And now, the finish is actually really close. Now, it might not seem like it because, Bob is having some trouble, but as you can see, there is something kind of special about Weak. Weak, as I mentioned earlier, and if you've played Baba and remember this quality, Weak also means you die on edges, and like if you try to go into solid things, you die if you're weak. In this case, I'm trying to go into the edge, which causes Baba to die. So what I need to do is Baba, Flag and Bob is you, and then die on the edge. So Flag and Bob is you, but Flag does not trigger the weak another time. And that's how you win. Bye!